Hey there LEGO fans, and welcome back. Alex here. Today we'll be doing a video focusing on this particular LEGO set, the Breezeway Cafe, set number 6376. Produced by the LEGO Group, it came out in 1990, retail for about 20 USD. I have two of these sets. I've placed them back to back to make it look like a completed building. And it is the focus of today's video because I have recently moved it here on the temple grounds and have beefed it up in terms of the interior and exterior, and that is going to be the focus of today's video. A reservation is required to dine at this restaurant, and you are greeted by this finely dressed gentleman just outside the main entrance to give your name and be seated. The location of the restaurant was important because I wanted this as an upscale restaurant to have great scenery. So it is up here between the temple, so people have a nice view of that very pretty white building, as well as the lake that is across the street here. There's also a gazebo-like area just outside of the restaurant that has a couple tables for people to enjoy a more romantic atmosphere. Here's an overhead view of the gazebo. Whenever you make an enclosed building, meaning it has four walls, it's always important to allow access to that area. So I did make it so the top floor does come off like so we can take a look at that bottom floor. So in the bottom floor, we see a few tables. They're all tables for two, a waiter, and a table full of glasses. There are two things that this restaurant is missing. One very obvious thing that you guys have probably already noticed is that it doesn't have a kitchen. Why does it not have a kitchen? Very good question. Every restaurant has a kitchen or a way to prepare food, right? Especially an upscale restaurant. Well, the obvious reason is because of space. When I was putting this together, I wanted to do a kitchen, but a kitchen would require some space, at least the way that I would want to build it, because I'd want to do a good job. But it just wasn't going to fit with the size restraints of this particular area. Perhaps sometime down the road, I do that, but my idea, my goal in this was making room for people to sit down and have some elbow room. So, we can use our imaginations and think that maybe the food is prepared very close by and rushed right here, and that's why it's so darn expensive. I don't know. Whatever you want to think, but no kitchen right now, guys. The second problem with this restaurant is access to the second level. It doesn't have any stairs or an elevator, right? Thought about doing that, maybe in the back somewhere, but then I just said, heck with it. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, if you're missing a kitchen, who's going to realize that it's missing stairs, right? Anyway, that's actually a common problem with most Lego City sets. They just have all these many levels, but no way to access it without adding an elevator or stairs. So there you have it. That is the upscale restaurant relocated here between the temple and the lake. In the restaurant's old spot now sits this town hall building that is part of that city plan set that came out some years ago, I think for a 50-year anniversary if I remember correctly, but that is its new spot right here. And finally, where the town hall used to be, I decided to place the cinema. That's also part of that city plan set. That was displaced with my recent changes downtown. So that is where it ended up. However, I think it clashes just a little bit with the church right next to it. Well, I'll have to rethink that possibly, but that is where it's going to stay for now. As I wrap this video up, I'll just pan over some things that have been changed here over the last couple of videos, spawned by your ideas. Thank you very much. Many ideas I get from the forum are a bit crazy, and they represent a significant investment in money, and that is mostly the reason why I don't do them, but keep the ideas coming anyway. But maybe someday when I am extremely wealthy, I might do them. But until then, this is what I have in my capacity to do. But thanks for checking it out anyway. I appreciate it. Your ideas, keep them coming anyway. Hopefully in the next week or so, I will have the elements I need to complete my 5th floor of my hospital, as well as a video showing how I create my MOCs, how I map out the elements that I need and how many of those elements I need. That might be interesting to some of you. It might be horribly boring to some of you, but I will do it anyway just because it is fun. All right, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the very near future. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.